friends, back on to show you guys some more of my favorite Pampered Chef tools. Dewey says hello. I'm not sure what he's barking at, but that's life here on the farm. We don't have any chickens right now, so at least we don't hear chickens in the background. So I admit I do buy pre-shredded cheese in the bag. I think we all do. It's, you know, it is time saving. But have you guys ever compared the ingredients into a shredded bag of cheese to a block of cheese? I think you'll be shocked. I mean, cellulose, which is pretty much like the sawdusty material, and other things that keep it from caking and molding. Oh, that's gross. Like, who wants to eat that? And I bet if you put your hand in one of those shredded cheese bags and just kind of run your fingers through the cheese and pull your fingers out, you're going to see that white anti-caking agent on the cheese. So, and it's actually cheaper to buy the cheese by the block, and it tastes better, much better. Pampered Chef has multiple kind of cheese tools. I'm going to show you some of them real quick. So I'm going to move the camera down so you can see my workspace. So bear with me. Get it to where you guys can see where I'm working here. And I apologize for all the camera movement. You guys already know how much I rave about these flexible cutting mats. They come in a pack of 3. There's 2 different sizes. I have 2 sets of these in my home and 1 set in the camper. Dishwasher safe, flexible. So if you've cut up a bunch of veggies or something, you can fold it up, transfer it to the bowl or your pan, whatever you're doing. Inexpensive, cheap, and it comes with cool little tips on it. Like this one tells you about julienne, large dice, small dice, all that, and has some measuring guide. The other 2, offhand, I don't really remember what tips they have on it, but they come in 3 different colors. So say you want to save the red one for things like meats, and this green one you can save for veggies, and then there's a blue one. So, you know, you can use them however you want. But anyway, and I like to kind of put them on my surface when I'm working because it's easier to clean a counter up that way. And you save money when you're not using things like paper towels and all that to clean your counters. And I know we can all save some money nowadays with the price of groceries. So let me move this camera again a little bit. So first, this is our older adjustable grater. We call the microplane grater. And for the life of me, I could not find the guard for this one. And I'll be honest, a lot of times I don't use the guard, and I probably should because I'm kind of accident prone, and you know, you don't want to grate your knuckles or your hands. But they all come with a cover, and you could set it like this if you want, or you can adjust it flat if you want to set this over your bowl and grate right into a bowl. So that's pretty neat. So I'll show you that this one is kind of like a medium grade coarseness. So if you had the guard, you would stick your cheese in the guard, whatever. So that's pretty self-explanatory. So there's that. And I've already pulled out this other one. I'll just move that cheese out of the way. I'm having chicken enchiladas tonight, so I'm working from home, got a few Zoom meetings. So when I have a little downtime, I like to go ahead and try to pre-prep things. Because when it comes time to get dinner ready, I'll have a lot of this done already. So this is, it's got cheese on it, so looks dirty, but hey, cheese is great, right? Everybody loves cheese. This is the double adjustable grater. See, it has kind of a thicker cheese, and then we have a finer cheese. We also have a microplane adjuster, like the one I showed you earlier, like this one. We have one that's a zester. So if you're zesting fruit or nutmeg or things like that in your meals. So I've already got a piece of cheese in here. What I like about this one, it has this little well and it catches your cheese. Even though with my other one, I was just catching it with the my little flexible cutting mat. So just see how easy this is to grate this cheese. And like I said, you save money by buying it in the block. And then what I'm going to do after I grate this cheese, I'm going to grate up probably enough for the chicken enchiladas tonight. I'm going to step out of the camera for just a second. But sometimes I'll go ahead and grate it all up, and then it's all ready for the next meal, like if we're making eggs and want cheese or something in it. And you'll also save money if you get you some reusable bowls that have lids. That way you're not buying a bunch of Ziploc bags. You know, yes, you do have to make an investment with some of these products, but in the long run, you do save money. This is a 2-quart bowl. They come in a set of 2, and they have their lids. So when I get done grating my cheese, I'm going to put it in here. There is a 1-cup set that comes with 6 bowls and lids. And then there's also a 3-cup set, which is 2 bowls and lids. So lots of variety there. Definitely worth having in your kitchen. And then we also have a cheese knife, guys, which I'm not that great at using, I'll be honest. But it's got a nice little guard. So if you want to slice cheese for like, or this is great to sit out with your charcuterie board, or if you're slicing cheese for a charcuterie board, of course you've got the knife here that you could cut the cheese with. And then it's kind of hard to see here, but the little knife there, so you could go across the top of your cheese and make like a thin ribbon of cheese. If you want to make kind of like a fancy cheese plate. You know, or this is thin enough you could roll the cheese up and make it look cute and fancy on your charcuterie board or whatever. So definitely a handy little tool also. And it does have its own guard so that you store it with so you don't cut yourself if you have it in your old tool drawer. So that's some little tips and tricks to help save you some money. And great cheese. I mean, everybody loves cheese, right? You gotta have cheese on everything. If not that, it's garlic for me. Cheese and garlic, even better. So anyway, thanks for joining me, guys. Have a great afternoon. Oop. I'll get it to stop.